Hello YouTube and welcome back. Today I'm be going over my custom Huey Helicopter build that has taken me roughly 2.5 months of off and on trial and error to figure out how to build this masterpiece. Starting off here, we have, of course, it can hold a full loadout of 6 Springfire missiles as well as the larger ones, 2 of these and 4 of these, which can be fired from the side of it, and also you can detach it quite easily from the side of the vehicle. This Huey is also equipped with a cargo bay for multiple troops, up to 4 or 5 minifigures that can sit comfortably, not including the 2 pilots that are chilling out in the front of this vehicle. And this also includes 2 cockpit doors for the minifigs, as something that I wanted to include, as the real vehicle actually has those, and I felt that as an important feature to have, but then also make it fit within the size constraint of the helicopter. And then looking on the front here, we also have the bubble turret, or not bubble turret, just like the glass, as well as the shaping, which I had to smooth off, and then also keep this shaping here to make it fit, and then also flow with the rest of the helicopter. As well as the nose, that was a very annoyingly but fun challenge to build, which took me roughly 20 minutes of just figuring out the shaping and getting it right, and going through 3 or 4 different variations to figure that out. As well as the cockpit shaping itself, which I went for a non-filled in, just so I could get it to look right. And then moving on to the other side here, we once again have space for a minifig and missiles, and then you know, you have to have the nice angle, so like that. So it does slightly, even though it is quite level right now. And then it also has rotating blades, so you can move those around as however you want, and then also fold them down. Moving towards the back here, we have some engine detail, where I used a stud shooter piece to get that just like exhaust on the side of the engine, as well as a little greebling to just make it look a little cooler, even though this is just smoothed off on the actual helicopter. As well as the tail, which is the exact same design, even though it is mostly modified from my fire helicopter that I built a few months ago, and I used that sideways technique with the slope, as well as some upside down techniques to get this nice clean slope on the back up until the point of the tail rotor. And then looking at it here, we have 2 studs wide to then 1 stud wide on the back, as well as this whole section here is built upside down, and then it ends at this little light gray part here. And then looking at the other side, we have the tail, which sits on 2 jumper plates. That's all it's connected to. Really simple, but it gets a nice clean build here, where it can have rotating blade and then connects right onto the back. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and comment down below any new build ideas you have, whether it's Star Wars or just custom vehicles or really anything, because I love building just custom Lego creations of any sorts, from buildings, vehicles, Star Wars once again. And thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.